Why is there a... That's just a weird marker. It has a pistol on it. For some reason. Well, I probably should have, I didn't restock my ammo or anything. Is there a... Okay, we'll try this once. If not, I can always get the, There is a gun store not too far away. So I can at least replenish my pistol ammo. Oh, are we redoing the same location we did in the main story? Sure seems like it. Oh, I guess that's psychic too. That's kind of disappointing that they just reused this location.
Adios, asshole. Bingo. Say goodnight.
I don't know if there's going to be the same number of them. I guess it's going to be slightly harder because you don't have the invincible meat shield Joe to help us.
Nice one. Bullseye.
You just call me Homer?
Yep, that guy's dead.
I am also curious as to whether or not the gun store guy... I thought he'd shoot this down. That's how I died last time. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm curious as to whether the gun store guy actually has that new Thompson to sell now. You're not in here anymore? I don't want to get blindsided by something like that. I think we're already like sort of breezing through this, isn't it? Just someone over here, I just can't tell where they are. Maybe? Unless he's in a different location. Is he in here? No, I might have left him behind somewhere. Did I just go this way? Hoping I'm supposed to be going down. Yeah, I am. Are they this way? Yeah, they are too. The shotgun might actually be useful here. Where'd you guys go? Ooh, that was a bit risky. I know he's there somewhere. Oh, he's over here. Shit. I was lucky. I would have died if he didn't get knocked down by that. See, we had grenades here last time. I don't think we'll have them this time. Yeah, shotgun actually has a ridiculous range, just that it's getting blocked by all this shit on the table. As far as that didn't kill him. Like, really? How many hits do you take, dude? There we go. I think there's too many of them left. I just don't want to die stupidly, like, right at the end. Yeah, like that. Can you get behind cover? Yeah, just stop screwing around with the pistol. Is that it? Oh, we still have another elevator down, but didn't this go straight to the guy last time? So there's at least two of them. Oh, I guess I have to manually open them? I don't think I had to do that last time. Maybe help if you face the right way.
Damn, I'm good.
Oh, oh, God. Okay. Oh, that works. Okay, can I leave? There's a certain way you have to leave, isn't there? We take this back up and then we can go through like that door, right? If it lets us. Yeah, it was this way. Oh, it's just you. Okay. Pretty straightforward mission. I guess we'll do this, and this will hopefully take us towards that one. I do need a car again, though. I think after this, we should be able to just restock on everything, and then do that. Oh, this is different. Remember how? Really trying to see that should do. Okay. This might be the last one of this too, if it says because he usually doesn't show up. I don't think any icon usually shows up for the car thefts, right? Oh, I probably should have got a faster car for this too. I forgot this the timing for this mission so tight. Oh, this is where the high class buildings were where I died a few times. I wonder if this I was just gonna say wonder if this is gonna be guarded, but I guess that answers that question. Well. Wait, do they not care if I don't? Okay, well this could end badly, but
We got a homicide here. Suspect is armed.
just go. Oh god. Oh, thanks for driving directly in front of me, you goddamn shithead. Nearly got me killed by doing that. So I guess we're not actually getting money for this one, we're just keeping it for ourselves. Can't I just put this in like one of my... Like, why can't I put it there to store it? Why do I have to go all the way down to this one?
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Shit. Let's try not to break it on the way there. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I was expecting like the last one of these actually be more difficult, but I guess it's the oh, I guess I gotta park it here specifically. Would have been shit if I had no failed the mission trying to do that. Yeah, the condition was completely screwed up, so I'm surprised I got a D there. Just gonna go heal up real quick. Oh, that was only worth 900 bucks, I guess because we store it instead of saving it, selling it like the other ones. That's probably one of the better cars in the game, but it's just a little bit too late because I've already upgraded this one. I don't really care to upgrade another one. I'm hoping that this isn't another like destroy all the stores mission, because if it is, we're probably gonna have to restock everything.
Steady.
If it's not, we should be right. Actually, speaking of, I should be able to buy, I'll just max out my ammo here. I believe I'm a little low on pistol ammo. Oh, that's interesting. That's the first time I managed to do that. Oh, this is a 4-star one. Can you get out? Okay, that's another kill named character. That is really odd that they put those like really tough, unique missions at the beginning, and they haven't shown up since. Why did I... Why is it telling me to try and go around? Oh, is this the location we went to as well? I'm trying to remember where... Oh, is this where we did the... This is where we, like, set up in that apartment with the machine gun? I think it is. Yeah, it's a distillery. Okay. Good. Oh, luckily they've all only got pistols. I'll just shoot your legs in, whatever.
Yep, that guy's dead.
Oh shit, whoops. Oh, I guess I didn't max out on this. I guess maybe the regular store doesn't sell this type of pistol. Not sure why they wouldn't, because it doesn't seem overly good.
Damn, I'm good. Adios, asshole.
Oops. Let's just take some cover here. I know you guys are here somewhere. Oh, okay. Oh, there's one of them already. Oh, this sort of... The aiming is a bit janky. I almost said wanky. It's just that the way he decides to... Just because he was at the corner, he decided to aim around instead of over.
Yep, that guy's dead.
I guess I lost my combo too because I waited too long between... Who's shooting here? Oh, I guess they're behind. Okay. I should probably switch pistols as well. Oh, I'm surprised he went down in one shot. Usually the, I figured he'd be like a captain, where they take multiple hits. How do I get up again? Do I take this elevator? No, guess not. I thought we took the elevator last time. How do I get up then? Or is it this? Oh, there's just more stairs here. Never mind. I think you guys would have been ready for me. Oh, this door, I guess. Oh, someone's got a shotgun. Not a fan of that.
Say goodnight.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of... I think he's over there. I don't want to get like one shot because I know he can do it. Okay. This guy? Oh, it sure was. I'm glad they gave me a second to shoot him because that likely would have killed me.
Damn, I'm good.
Just pick up all this ammo while I have the chance. I was lucky. There's someone over there, isn't there? Oh yeah, there he is. He probably should have killed me too. No, this one. I'm gonna use this for now. Is there still someone...
Suspect is
Yeah,
about
you.
6 feet tall.
Excuse me? How the fuck did the cops see me from here? Okay, whatever. I guess that's psychic oblivion guards. Oh shit.
Adios, asshole.
Now can you aim over the top? Like that guy's doing? There you go. We're playing whack-a-mole there.
Use extreme
That
caution.
guy's dead.
Use of automatic weapons is authorized.
Yeah, it's really dumb that the cops somehow know.
All units, code green, back to the station.
Oh, never mind, they lost me, I guess. But they still somehow...
Extreme caution. Use of automatic weapons is authorized.
They somehow identified me through the, like, 3 solid walls. I'm surprised they don't spawn guys afterwards. We just have you run all the way back, sort of carefree. Now I'm gonna waste time getting a new disguise and everything too. What if you could... I just tried to jump down there, that definitely would have killed me. I was just thinking if that would trigger them again. Just put the gun away then. Not like it matters. The end's just here. Oh, I guess maybe I took too long that time. I'm not sure. That's weird that that one was a C, but the other one was an S. So there's... Yeah, I was going to say there's probably one more. Is this even worth... Like, do I even bother getting changed? Because I'm going to a safe house anyway. Although I may just, I'm not sure if it's going to be like an actual mission or if it's just going to be a cutscene or something. Just going to heal up here. Just in case.
What can I get you? Got everything, pal?
Oh, why is it cheaper here? Usually it's 10 cents. Here it's 7. Maybe they like me. I don't even know what the phone booths are for either. Like, I see them around all the time, but they've only... Like, they showed up once in the main story, where you had to call someone, and then I think I accidentally tried to use it at some other point that said I didn't have any numbers. Oh god. And there's still the fuel stations, which I have zero idea what they're for either. No, we'll go this way. Oh, now I've got to change my plates soon, that sort of sucks. Excuse you. Okay, it would help if I could stop fishtailing as well. Where am I set? Because this is where the, is one of my tires out or something? Usually I don't swing that much. I guess we'll just change outfits here anyway. Just to make things a little easier. I guess we can't use this car anymore either. Maybe I'll take out the one I just earned from that mission then. Is it this one? Oh, I guess this one's already got a... It already has 2 upgrades, that's why it was so fast. So I assume this is the last mission, because I think this is the first time we've had only one left. I believe. Yeah, this is a different background too. Coming here to 33, you did a good job. Stop the war, need to get paid, that's it. Do the handover in Riverside. One of is driving there, he's in a red car. Crashed in the trunk, okay. So I'm not sure if that's all it's gonna be, because I know, I mean, spoilers, the title of the DLC is called The Betrayal of Jimmy, and we started the cutscene with us getting... Excuse you. With us getting, what's that word? There's a word for when you get, like when the cops take you in and you have the photos taken. I don't know the word for it. There's probably a specific term for that whole process where you get identified with the, and you hold up like the piece of paper that says your number or whatever. I think that's how we started it, and then the next DLC is the Vendetta of Jimmy. So something obviously goes wrong here. I don't know if it's, he said there was cash in the back, but I'm thinking maybe there's like drugs or something in the back, and they're gonna, maybe the cops are gonna get us or something. Because if we didn't open with the, with that whole prison thing at the beginning, I would have assumed this was going like the Saints Row route, and they were just going to put like explosives in the car or something and try and kill us.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
God damn it. No, it's fine.
10th floor.
If I can just lose them here. Where is this car exactly? Oh, is it through there? Damn it. I'm pretty sure that the marker told me to come this way. Like how we can bust through that, which is clearly planted in concrete, yet I died at the goddamn light post. Was this locked? Okay. Well. Oh, this is like super.
Shit, like a fucking amateur.
I think this is the first like five lock thing I've done. God damn it. Yeah, they're usually not that complex. Yep, there we go.
Get out of the car, put your hands in the air.
You'd think they would have blockaded that a bit better. I'm pretty sure there was a cop car in front of me during that cutscene.
Step out of the vehicle immediately, or we will open fire.
That's what I got for getting comfortable. I was so busy tying up loose ends for my employers, I didn't realize the only one left was me. Assholes set me up good. The dope
Oh, there
in
we
the
go. It's like I
trunk
predicted.
got me 15 years.
Maybe you
Guess
should
they
have looked in
couldn't
the
find
trunk
anybody
first.
with the balls to try to do me in. Dumb bastards. They got no idea what's coming.
I got an S for that. That was a really tough one. You finished the Betrayal of Jimmy. You now replay all missions to improve your score. No thank you. I think I'm good. I thought so I guess that's it. I don't think I've been getting achievements for doing this. I could, I mean, I guess I'll just go save it real quick and then I'll sort of wrap it up. I do want to check, because, I'm pretty sure I should have been getting achievements for finishing all the missions and stuff. Yeah, no, I haven't been getting anything. Unless maybe there's just none for this? I thought there was. Betrayal. Yeah, double I could spell betrayal. No, there's not. Okay, what about Jimmy? Ah, okay, so the next one has achievements, but not this one. That's weird. Yeah. That's odd. I think I do want to do a little bit of research on this to, because I believe this was like a PS3 exclusive DLC for a time. Just want to make sure I got that right. Say classics. Can I see? The DLC was originally a PlayStation 3 exclusive that was later released for other platforms. Okay. I think it may have come out the same time as the Jimmy's Vendetta on the other platforms or something. Because I think people were a bit confused as to who Jimmy was, much like I was when the second DLC launched. Yeah, okay. So I mean, I get what they were going for. This is sort of similar to the situation with Destroy All Humans 2. Sort of, but not as bad. Because this at least adds things that weren't in the base game. Whereas with Destroy All Humans 2, the paid DLC they tried to do was in the first game. Whereas I don't believe the first game had these sort of mission things. So I almost feel like you could have just I mean, I guess they maybe wanted to introduce a new character or something. I feel like you could have easily had this in the base game though, and just had it. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess it's a bit tough to say because you'd have to do this after the main story. Because as nice as it would be to sort of have these like as an optional thing you could do during the main story, the way the main story is handled really doesn't fit with this. because like I sort of said before, you constantly lose your money and your weapons during the main story, so it would really suck to do like all these missions like halfway through the game and like get all the money for doing the cars and all that, and then you do a main story mission where you lose all that money because it's story based. And yeah, I see why they'd have it separate then, because the only way you could put this in the main, like have Vito do it would be to have it after the main story. And it's just going to be the same sort of thing anyway. So I guess we just wanted to introduce a new character. Yeah, like I said before, it's sort of odd they had, because I thought the route they were going was there's going to be, because there were 3 guys we were doing missions for. One of them was stealing vehicles. The other one was dealing with the Chinese, and the third one was, I couldn't even tell you. I wasn't really paying attention to the third guy. But that was like the pink Molotov icon, and I assumed, because like the first 2 missions for him were like destroy the stores, I assumed that was going to keep going. But they just stopped like after the second one. And those were by far the hardest missions in the game. The rest are pretty straightforward. But those ones I feel like they're actually poorly designed with the way you're supposed to like destroy things in the store and what the requirements actually are. And the fact that it's completely random whether a cop shows up to see what you're doing. Yeah, I get what they're going for. They were trying to just have the sort of side missions like GTA and Saints Row do. And it kind of works, but the reason I say it kind of works is because it finally implements the all this sort of stuff that never had any relevance to the main story, and it was sort of what I was complaining about before. I never, like, main story, I never used the gun shops, I never used the body shops, I still haven't used Giuseppe. We used him for buying the lockpicks in the beginning of the main story, and then he showed up, like, again when Joe got kidnapped. I still don't know what he sells, because we didn't need to buy lockpicks, we already had them. So I don't know what else he possibly sells, I don't even know why he's there. The diners were relevant because we had to go to heal up. The clothing stores were finally relevant because we had to actually lose our wonder level after missions. I still have no idea what the gas stations do. Maybe that'll come up in the next DLC. Maybe they'll finally figure out a way to implement that. And Harvey was relevant, but he really sucks because he's in the fucking northwest corner of the map. And all the missions you do are in the fucking southeast corner of the map, so every time you need to gear up, you have to drive all the way over here, and it's seriously like a, it's like 4 to 5 minutes. I know, this is probably going to be like part 5, maybe part 6, part 5 or 6, and they're like 45 minutes long. But I've legitimately cut out about 3 hours worth of driving in this. It has to be. Maybe 2 hours. Minimum 2 hours of just constant travel time between either locations or just from when I have to stock up all the way over here. All the way over here to go do the mission. So I know when I saved my game here, go here, stock up, and I came here to do a mission. That was legitimately like 5 minutes of driving. And so imagine having to constantly do that, like every time, 5 minutes there, also 5 minutes there, 5 minutes back, but it adds up when there's like 30 missions to do, having to constantly restock. It didn't get as bad later on, which is sort of ironic that you don't need the better guns later on, you need them early on to do the shoot up the stores missions. So like the ideas are there, and they definitely made it so you had to use these things. I just wish maybe the regular gun stores had the like grenades, and I mean grenades didn't really come into play outside of like 2 missions where you have to blow up cars, just because I couldn't find their gas tanks. Maybe that was on me. But buying the SMG ammo just really sucks, and you definitely need it for the shooting the store missions. I think it would have made more sense to maybe have them towards the end because they were harder, and by then the enemies are using SMGs, so you could have just casually picked up their ammo, and like you would have been building up ammo over time, and then at the end you would have had the SMGs to do the stores. Maybe this is very nitpicky, but I do know these DLCs aren't really held in high regard. They're very there's like story relevance. There's barely anything. There's like 2 cutscenes, one at the beginning, one at the end. And it's just like the 3 sort of mission types over and over. But like, I still had fun. For like 80% of this, there's just some missions were a bit boring or tedious, but it would depend on how much this costs. Because the fact that it came free with the definitive edition helped. Like, I probably would have been a bit upset if I had paid like $10-15 for this, which is maybe what it was on release. I would deem this worth like maybe $5. It's mainly just if you want more Mafia 2 gameplay, really. And if you're the type of person that cares about getting like S rank on anything, on everything, which I'm not too concerned about. That's mainly because some of them just seemed arbitrary as to the requirements. I wish it would have, maybe what they could have done with the S ranks to, at least in my opinion, was how it's sort of broken down into categories like headshots, kills, drifts, velocity, that sort of stuff, and time remaining. I wish it maybe had what basically every other game does, and have set requirements for those subcategories to then get an S rank. Like if you got a bunch of like headshots and velocity and all that, but maybe you only got like 5 out of 10 kills, then you get like a B rank. But if you hit that 10 out of 10 kill quota, then you get the S rank. That sort of makes sense. It's like what basically every other game does with ranking systems, where you get like kills and combos and that sort of stuff. You have to hit quotas for each subcategory to hit the max, whereas this, it just seems, I mean, maybe it's there, but if it is, it's hidden. It doesn't tell the players what the quotas are, which is possible because some games do that as well. But it just seems arbitrary. Sometimes I did a mission fine, or what I thought was fine, and I get like a C or a D rank, and other times I sort of fucked around a bit. I spent a lot of time, and I avoided kills, and I still got an S rank. So, I don't know, it doesn't seem consistent as to what sort of score you get. I'm going to assume none of this carries over to the next one, because, you know, we go in prison, so we're going to lose all our weapons, all our money, all that sort of stuff. But, I mean, yeah, I'll definitely get going, because, I mean, as long as the next DLC isn't worse than this, then that's fine. As long as it's equal quality or better, then I have no problems with doing it. Yeah, nothing stands out, nothing really, yeah, nothing too, what's the word? Egregious is what I was looking for. There's nothing too egregious. Again, outside of those 2 shoot at the store missions. If there were more of them, absolutely this game would be, or this DLC would be incredibly frustrating. There just didn't seem any clear way to indicate how much progress you had made in terms of destroying the store, but maybe I'm just spending too much time complaining about that. Yeah, it's fine. It's the fact that it's free with the definitive edition is definitely a plus. Yeah, what a concept, putting all the DLC from the base game into the definitive edition. Remember when games used to actually do that? Yeah, as long as the next DLC is similar, of similar quality or better, then yeah, I'll be fine with that. And then there's still Joe's Adventures, which I'm not sure is if it's based on this sort of concept, or if he has maybe his own missions sort of surrounding it. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, so that was Betrayal of Jimmy. I almost said the other one. That was a Betrayal of Jimmy. Sort of odd that they spoiled the ending in the title of the DLC. you know, it's not like it was a overly story heavy thing anyway. So I guess I'll sort of wrap this up. I was planning on taking a bit of a break between this and the next one because there was a game coming out that I wanted to sort of start straight away. But some things have come out recently about it that I'm not so sure if I'm going to get it on release anymore. So I'll probably just jump straight into the next DLC then. And still got Resident Evil 4 to wrap up, so yeah, thanks for watching if you did so far. And I'll see you guys for the next DLC.